back. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, let me know. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Happily, let me know. But if not, we're just going to talk about how Trump is creating world peace, which he is. World peacemaking Donnie Trump. They can't stop Mr. Trump. You know what? Let's throw a background on. Why not? Guys, what's the difference between this and this? Can anyone tell me? No one can tell me, eh? I guess we'll wait and see. Welcome back to another live stream, guys. Welcome back to another live stream. Let's go ahead and put this as the background. Well, we'll keep it a little bit peaceful. A little bit peaceful for you guys, eh? Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another live stream. How's everyone doing out there? Everyone doing good out there? Yeah? No? We got a lot to talk about, but we're waiting for some people to join in. We need to talk about how Trump is creating world peace. World peace. It's insane, right? 6 wars ended already. Inflation down. Everything is down. It's craziness. Best wishes from London, UK. Much love. Much love. Appreciate you. Really, really appreciate you guys over there. And I hope, everything goes good with all your politics and such. I know Trump is putting his foot down a little bit. We got Trump as president. Not much you can do about it other than cry. All I'm going to say, Big Jonette, I'm not surprised. You're kind. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Is a peace deal. Trump would knock him out with one hit. Trump would knock him out with one hit. It's only facts. So you don't want that kind of peace deal, sir. You don't want that kind of peace deal. But definitely smash that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel. But Trump is creating world peace. Trump is world peace. This is MAGA world. This is MAGA world. This is MAGA world. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Should we go back to the facts here? I don't think they like the facts. What's the difference between this and this? Nothing. They're both Democrats. That is right. They're both Democrats. They're both Democrats. Pittsburgh, PA. Shout out Pittsburgh, PA. Is this a recording? No, this is live right now. This is live right now. If you guys got any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. What's the difference between this and this? Nothing. They're Democrats. They're both Democrats. They're both Democrats, guys. This is a Democrat, and this is a Democrat. And this is MAGA. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Yeah, of course I was doing this. Who created this? The Democrats. Who supports this? The Democrats. They're both Democrats. They're both Democrats. If you guys got any questions, comments, anything you want me to talk about specifically, we can talk about it. Mike Hunt was in the KKK. He was a Republican. I'm not trying to say that only Democrats are in the KKK. Obviously, there's exceptions for every rule. There's exceptions for every rule. But you know who wasn't a part of this? No Republican is a part of this, Chris. No Republican is a part of this. You know what this is, right? Does anyone know what this is? You support Israel? You support Israel? Question mark. Just because I'm pointing this out, you got to ask me about Israel? There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that are, Mike Hunt wasn't... Who are we talking about? Who isn't Mike Hunt that dude that got charged with the NFL player? Yeah, Mike Anthony Hunt, or who are we talking about here? I got you in that super chat. Man, I don't know what the hell you mean by that. I maybe just lost. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about at the moment. Hunt sounds like something else. Okay. You did get me. Mike? Yeah, you did get me. American's former football player? Yeah, I get it now. You did get me. Okay, you got me. You got me, guys. You got me. Hit that like and subscribe button. Degenerate. Who's degenerate? These fuckers are degenerate. These fuckers are degenerate. Listen, I'm just reading out the super chats. I read every single super chat out loud. It doesn't matter, if you're trolling. Trolly Woolies in chat. No shout outs. I read every single super chat out loud. That can be your shout out. If you drop a super chat, I'll read it out loud. If not, no free shout out. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But you know what? Let's trigger them with this. They love this video. I just found this video again. I wasn't even looking for it, but I just found it. So hell, liberal tears bring me joy. Well, you're on the right channel then. Lots of liberal tears. What up, America? Big Joanette, you look like you'd take food stamps and bring them to Walmart every single day.
It's Andrew Jackson, that guy you roll up to hit some powder. I founded the Democrat Party and chose the jackass as our mascot. Now, as you can probably tell, times have changed a bit from the party back in my day, and present-day Democrats will come to hate me, but that's your problem. Jackson started the Democrat...
I got to go, but we can debate Southern strategy sometimes. Oh, my God. Jesus. Before you leave, Chris, watch this video at least. The Democrats love this video.
Scott. Now, as you can probably tell, times have changed a bit from the party back in my day, and present-day Democrats will come to hate me, but that's your problem. Jackson started the Democrat Party to appeal to the common man. Democrats today sometimes give him credit for that, but only after calling him an evil white bigot.
Evil white bigot, Andrew Jackson.
We were by far the pro-slavery party all the way through the Civil War. After the war, we cleaned up our act and supported the North's reconstruction efforts. Totally kidding, we doubled down on racism and became the party of the Klan. But seriously, we didn't have much of a platform after the war, except Jim Crow, but that was until our boy came in hot on his rollerblades. Then came the Depression. People lost trust in markets, so I wheeled in to drastically expand communism across the country, and Democrats been hooked ever since. Up until this point, blacks had always voted Republican, as they were the party that freed the slaves. But after FDR's New Deal, blacks swung 75% Democrat. This was a complete realignment, not because of civil rights, but because of economics. All while the Democrats were still the party of the Klan, and their stronghold was the South. We pushed segregation throughout the South and filibustered the 1964 Civil Rights Act for 75
Democrats!
days. It wasn't until Republicans stepped up and found even more votes to pass the bill. So ask yourself, how are Democrats seen as the party of the civil rights? Well, it's because
Democrats are very persuasive. But again, it ultimately boils down to economic incentives. Once Democrats realize the power of government spending and handouts, you can appeal to any voter group and lock them in.
Oh, we know who loves handouts. Democrats.
1, 2, 3.
Gays for Palestine.
How the hell is there a thing called gays for Palestine? Queers for Palestines? People in Gaza push gay people off buildings. The fakest propaganda I've ever seen. What about it is propaganda? What is propaganda about it? What is propaganda about it? Hit the like and subscribe button. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, I read every single super chat out loud. Gays for Palestine, lol, right? Why does it matter about North or South? I'm talking about what party. I'm talking about what party supported the KKK. Oh, that's right. They don't want to talk about that. The Democrats, they don't want you to talk about that. No, sirree, do not talk about that. I don't see 400 people. I see 200 people. But hit that like button, guys. Double tap that screen. The KKK isn't endorsed by any party, so I don't know what you're talking about. What's the name of that video? Okay, hold on, let me tell you. The Disturbing Video is for You by Dark Waters. Look up Dark Waters on YouTube. Let's see what other videos. The KKK does not support any political party. Lol, you know I'll talk about anything. What are these guys saying? Oh, the KKK currently supports this party. No, the KKK doesn't endorse any party. Now, some particular people support particular politicians, but the entire KKK does not support any particular president or group of people. I think the Democrats are just mad about this because, the Democrats formed the KKK, and everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. Don't get mad that the Democrat Party was founded by the KKK. The Democrats got founded by the KKK. No, I'm just joking with you guys. The KKK got founded by the Democrats. It's the other way around. I was just trolling with you guys a little bit. Just trolly-wolling with you guys, but what's the difference? There is no difference. They're both Democrats. Nah, this is just the second time I use this slide today because I think it's hilarious. I think it is hilarious. No, that's not true. That's not true. They've always been supported by the Democrats. We can show more evidence if needed. Joe Biden's mentor was a KKK member. It's facts. Hit that like and subscribe button.
The KKK in the 1800s. We all know that the party's ideologies changed in the 1960s with LBJ. We all know that. Could you dumb idiots stop posting that shit? Stop posting it. The Democrats created the KKK because the party's ideology was totally different then.
No, it wasn't, good sir. No, it wasn't. The Democrats are saying keep the illegal immigrants so they can pick our cotton and our fruits and vegetables. Sounds a lot like the Democrats today. The Democrats and when slavery ended, who's gonna pick our cotton? Democrats 2025, who's gonna pick our fruits and our vegetables and our cotton? Oh, poor Democrats are gonna have to work in the field. Oh, poor Democrats. They're going to have to go pick their own fruits and vegetables. They're going to have to pick their own stuff. I just went live again 15 minutes ago, Alex, talking about, the Democrats after slavery ended. Who's going to pick our fruits and vegetables? The Democrats to nowadays. Oh, who's going to pick our fruits and vegetables if we deport all the illegal immigrants? Who's going to pick our fruits and vegetables? Who's going to pick our fruits and vegetables? Don't cry, Democrats. You can grow your own fruits and vegetables, and you can pick them yourself. They can go and pick it. That's right. If you guys got any questions, any comments, anything you want to talk about, let me know. Drop some super chats if we have any comments or anything we want to talk about. The Democrats are just upset. They're going to have to pick their own fruits. They're going to have to pick their own vegetables. They're not going to have illegal immigrants to do it for $4 an hour anymore. It's sad for them, but it's true. Sorry, Democrats. Sorry. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, drop some super chats. Hell, I'll do 300 to 400 push-ups for a $20 super chat. Or if you just want to see like 50 to 60 push-ups, look at that, guys. 50 to 60 push-ups. All you got to do is drop a $10 super chat. Does that sound like a deal? That sounds like a deal to me. Democrats can't even do 10 push-ups. But I'll do 50 to 60 right now for a $10 super chat. Or 300 to 400. Why do you keep showing up in your feed? Because I'm too famous to get rid of. You can't get rid of me. Can't get rid of me. Go cry to your Democrat influencers. Say, this guy, he's MAGA, Euro and travel. Euro and travel, he's destroying us. I'm just joking, guys. I'm not famous. Everyone relax, calm down. Do push-ups. You want to see me do 50 push-ups? Drop a $10 super chat. We'll do MAGA push-ups. I know the Democrats can't do 50 push-ups, but MAGA can. MAGA can do it easily. Dana Pink. The Democrats are mad. I love Democrat tears. Let's turn up these Democrat tears. Let's turn it up a little bit. Let's turn it up in here. Dems equal more masculine, higher testosterone. I don't think so. I highly doubt that. Dems aren't even masculine enough to drop a super chat. You're the only masculine Dem in here. And you're not even a real Democrat. You're a registered Republican. Don't think I forgot you mentioned that. I love Pelosi, cries. Great point. He's a registered Republican. You told it before. Or you said you used to be a registered Republican. Dem masculine question mark? Do 50 and I'll send? Hell no, I don't take requests before the super chat comes. It's only $10. If you can't drop the $10 super chat for 50 push-ups, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't doing the push-ups first. You drop the $10 super chat, then I do the push-ups. I did 160 here on the live stream. If you want to see me do 300 to 400, you can drop a $20 super chat. Easy peasy. Look. What's the difference? There is no difference. $0.01? No, I know the Democrats are trying to pay for the push-ups with their food stamps, but I don't take EBT cards. I'm sorry, guys. I do not take EBT cards. I do not take Sorry, Big Jonette, I don't take EBT cards. You can go try to sell your food stamps at Walmart to someone in the parking lot, but shit, I ain't taking your food stamp money. I ain't taking your food stamp money. Oh, you guys are mad. You Democrats are mad. Look, they're both Democrats. What's the difference? Nothing. They're both Democrats. All the Democrats out there, what inspires you to bend the knee? You mean I take a knee for Black Lives Matter and for George Floyd? That's the only thing I take a knee for. Remember when they were taking a knee for the national during the flag? Colin Kaepernick, we can't forget that. That kind of stuff makes me want to take a knee. Colin Kaepernick. That's what makes me want to take a knee. Let's see if we can look him up. Kaepernick takes a knee. Come on, guys. We can't forget it. Remember when he took a knee, guys? Colin Kaepernick takes a knee. That's the kind of thing that makes me want to take a knee. Why would he take a knee? Why? I'm glad he lost a shit ton of money. I'm glad. That's the kind of stuff that makes me want to take a knee. Should we play the video of Colin Kaepernick, the shameful NFL player? Should we play the video? Respectfully, you get paid tens of millions of dollars from the United States. If you don't like the fucking country that badly, leave. Get the hell out of here. The Democrats are mad. I love it. Cry. 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 Big Jonette, I can kick your ass in basketball. I'm way bigger than you. So if you want to get some of your food stamp money, take it to the nearest Walmart. Sell your food stamp. Sell your EBT card. Come back with a couple $100. We can play ball. Yes, basketball. Cry me a river, Dems. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. All lives matter, not just black lives. That's right. That is right. Why is it so offensive to say all lives matter? That was like a trigger word in 2016, 2017, 2018. If you say all lives matter, they instantly attack you, especially if you're white, you can't say that. Hell, if you're black, you'll get a lot of hate for it too. It's horrible. It is terrible. It's horrible. It's atrocious. I'm not a Nazi. I love the Jews. All lives matter. All they'll call you is Nazi, racist, hateful speech. What hateful speech am I doing? What hate speech am I doing? Why do you? Because what's the difference between this and this? There is no difference. There is no difference. They're both Democrats. They're both Democrats. They're both Democrats. There is no difference, guys. There is no difference. Nope, they're both Democrats. Democrat and Democrat. Both Democrats. You have any friends, you racist pig? You Trump supporting bastard! I got bad news for you, Kevin. The majority of America voted for Trump. That's why you're currently getting fucked in the ass by Donald Trump. Please enjoy it for 3.5 more years. 3.5 more years of Trump. Cry, cry, cry. The Democrats can cry all they want. I love seeing people complain. I love it. It's hilarious. Now, this is a valid criticism. Come on, JD. I think this was JD in high school, guys. JD in high school. What do you guys think? I like JD, but he has a bit of a weird past. A bit of a weird past. Don't you guys think? Hit that like and subscribe button. The Democrats love making fun of special ed people. That's the only thing they can do. Ad hominem, ad hominem, ad hominem. They can't talk about... You guys can't talk about policy. Sorry, I was reading my messages. You guys can't talk about policies because if you talk about policies, then you're wrong. All you can do is send insults and ad hominem. Same difference. Same difference. You Democrats can't spell. You can't talk about any policies. All you can do is cry and send insults. All you guys can do is cry and send insults, and I love it. It is hilarious. You know what, guys? I think we're going to do some reviews. We're going to do some reviews. Some reviews of some new content. By new content, I mean your favorite news, Fox News. Do the Democrats want to watch some Fox News? What do the Democrats want to watch? Some Fox News? I think so. Or do they want to watch Sky News Australia? We got an Australian boy in here who loves the complain about Donald Trump. He's never stood foot in the country. He doesn't care about American interest. He cares about his country that's falling apart. Oh my God, guys. Cargo ship explodes in Baltimore? Not looking too good. Not looking too good. You can debate me by joining my Discord server. Drop me a F in chat. Drop an F in chat if you're interested in debating or talking live on my stream. I'm looking for some Trump videos. Okay, here's a Trump video.
Donald Trump has ruled out the deployment of American troops in Ukraine, but says he's working on security guarantees for Europe in the event of a peace deal there. He phoned into our colleagues at Fox News early this morning.
What kind of assurances do you feel like you have that going forward and past this Trump administration, it won't be American boots on the ground defending that border?
Well, you have my assurance. You're not president, and I'm just trying to stop people from being killed, Charlie. Look, they're losing from 5,000 to 7,000.
Newscomb is a major criminal.
Never happened.
Meanwhile, Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov says Vladimir Putin is open to a meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, either as a one-on-one or alongside President Trump, without committing to a timetable. James Matthews has more from Washington.
Donald Trump this morning, his press secretary Caroline Leavitt has since held a briefing. She reaffirmed no American troops being sent into Ukraine.
Oh, they're mad. I love seeing people mad. It means we're winning and they're losing. We're winning, they're losing. The Democrats are mad. No more food stamps for lazy fuckers. Yeah, hell yeah.
Nothing's pinned down.
Thank you, Donald Trump.
It was asked of her, it was put to her that Moscow was suggesting that the meeting actually take place in Russia, in its capital of Moscow. Caroline Leavitt wouldn't be drawn in that. She was asked about Budapest as a potential location and likewise, batted away that question. So we don't know what the geography is going to be for this, and indeed we don't know if it's going to happen at all. Still many unanswered questions. Caroline Leavitt was asked about this Article 5.
Obama does rule. He deported 3 million people and 80% of them got no due process. Thank you, Mr. Obama. Thank you, Mr. Obama. 80% of the people he deported, no due process. It's amazing. Who wants to see the article? Who wants to see the article? Does anyone want to see the article where Obama deported 3 million people? No due process. No due process. No due process. You guys want to see it? Okay, here it is. Fact check. Fact check. U.S. deported more than 3 million people during Obama's presidency. Most did not have a chance to plea in court. Do the Democrats still love Barack Obama after I just exposed the truth? Remember everyone calling Obama deporter in chief? Do you remember, or are you just a fake Obama fan? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Hit that like, subscribe button. Oh, no! No! Russia.
We start this afternoon with President Donald Trump intensifying his push for
CNN, it's your favorite news network, liberals.
Ukraine. So far, though, Moscow is refusing to commit to a meeting after President Trump seemed to suggest that he, quote, sort of set one up. We're standing by to hear from the White House during a press briefing for any updates. Earlier today, though, the president did clarify a key decision on U.S. troops and their involvement.
Every Democrat is the same person.
What kind of assurances do you feel like you have that going forward and past this Trump administration, it won't be American boots on the ground defending that border?
Well, you have my assurance, and I'm president. There'll be some form of security. It can't be NATO because that's just not something that would ever happen. They couldn't do that.
So
who would want that? I mean, if you were Russia, who would want to have your enemy, your opponent, sitting on your line? You don't do that.
CNN's Elena Trina is live for us at the White House. Elena, just a point of fact, Russian approval is not a criteria for entry into NATO. I wonder what you're hearing from your sources there at the White House.
Yeah, I mean, look, and that NATO membership has long been something President Trump has said. Not only he believes it has started the war in the first place, the idea that perhaps Ukraine could become a member of NATO, but he also thinks trying to even put that on the table would only push Russia further away. And so, as you mentioned, it's not something that is a requirement to have Russia sign off on it, of course, but I don't think it ever really was something that this administration, at least, had been considering. But look, there's a lot of interesting things the president pointed out there, because this idea of U.S. troops on the ground as a security guarantee, to help the United States, European allies to defend Ukraine if a peace deal is struck. That is something the president actually left the door open to. And then, of course, you heard him there saying, no, that's actually not on the table anymore. I spoke with a White House official about that. And they essentially told me that part of this, of course, is that there are a lot of people in the president's base, a lot of people who support him, who would very much argue that he ran on the opposite of that, no more American intervention in some of these foreign wars. But then also, there are security guarantees, they argue, that the president can put on the table that will still help Europe. And you did hear the president this morning argue that he still believes that European nations need to be the front line for defense when it comes to Ukraine, because they are, in a proximity much closer to Ukraine. But some other things I want to point out, because he was also asked, Boris, about land swapping and whether that came up during the course of his conversations yesterday, and specifically questions about the Donbas region. I want you to listen to how the president answered.
Great question. What did I vote for that he hasn't completed yet? Well, unfortunately this. Hold on, let me show you. I can show you a bunch of things. I'll talk about at least maybe a couple. First off, he said... Actually, let me just show you the background. Let me show you the background. We have to do it with the background. This is one of them. Mr. Trump, I'm waiting for you to do this. You haven't done it yet, Mr. Trump. He said he was going to abolish taxes for anyone making under $200,000 a year. Trump has not done that yet. He has not done that. When are you going to deliver, Mr. Trump? Come on. I'm pissed. Fuck you, asshole. Come on, Trump. Come on. What else has he not delivered on? A couple of things. What else? Nah, this is really the main thing that I'm mad that he didn't do yet. Other than that, let me know if there's anything Trump hasn't delivered yet that he said he would want to deliver, guys. Remind me. Keyword yet. Let's see what else. Let me think. Anything else? He's brought a lot of jobs back to the U.S. He's added a lot to the wall. What else? Maybe deport a bit more illegal immigrants. What else? Release those files? What else? Let me know. Anything else? I'm trying to think here. Anything else? Let's Google Trump's promises. Top tier rage bait. No, this isn't a rage bait. End the Ukraine-Russian war. That's another one he promised. I'm just trying to look up some of Trump's promises so I can jog my memory. He prevented World War III. He defended our Constitution. He did large tax cuts. He stopped outsourcing. Let's see what else. The Democrats are mad. They're crying something about their handouts. They need more handouts. Promises kept and broken. What policies did he break? He gave us transparency. What else? Maybe some crypto stuff Mr. Trump can do. I don't know. Other than that, I think that's everything. Biden increased the tariffs, and he didn't have Congress sign off on it. So cry. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state? What city, what state? Can't talk about the stuff he hasn't done yet. I don't know what you mean by that. He said the majority of other countries don't have mail-in votes, which they don't. But that's not one of the things we're talking about. The stuff he's already done, talk about that. Well, he secured the border. He's increased the tariffs like he said he would so we can bring back manufacturing. He did no tax on tips like he promised. No tax on overtime like he promised. What else? What else do we do? What else did he do? He did lots of great stuff. No tax on tips. No tax on overtime. No tax on Social Security. Only 12 countries out of 196 allow. Only 12 out of 196 allow mail-in voting. Trumpcoin, what about Trumpcoin? Is he still working on Trumpcoin? I mean, what does he have to do? That's just a novelty. That is just a novelty. If you want to buy a novelty cryptocurrency, then you can buy Trumpcoin. If you want to buy another novelty coin, you can buy the Zoo coin or whatever the hell it was called by Logan Paul. He didn't lie. He said to his knowledge, most countries don't have mail-in voting, which is 100% correct. No, guys, my Trump coin is losing value, guys. Help. J Money, can you send the $10 super chat? My Trump coin just went down, bro. I put my life savings in Trump coin, bro. Can someone please drop me a $10 super chat? Like, what the fuck? My Trump coin lost 5% today. 5%. 5%, guys. What the fuck? Fuck you, Donald Trump. Fuck you. Lost all my life savings in this bullshit. Man, I bought this shit when Trump told me to buy it. It was $40. Now it's $8. J Money, don't you feel bad for me? I poured my entire life savings in this shit. Into this Trump coin, guys. It's not right. Flo, you love watching me. That's why you tune in every single day to watch my live streams, and I appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. Guys, I'm going to see if I can get a guest or someone on here. If anyone wants to be a guest on the show, let me know. Just, join the Discord. It was just a joke, guys. If you invest in a crypto novelty coin, then I feel bad for you. Buy Bitcoin, says the comment section. What do you guys think, Bitcoin or Bitcoin? Any other questions or comments? Buy AMD stock and go to the moon. Forget about all that crypto nonsense. I agree. No one's getting rich off buying Bitcoin at 100 grand. I'm sorry. You are a moron if you think you're getting rich off that. If you bought it 5 or 10 years ago, yeah. If you guys have any other comments or questions, let me know. If we get any more super chat questions, comments, then I think I'll keep going. If not, I'm going to take a pause for 10 minutes. This time, actually 10 minutes. I want to see if I can get someone else on here. If not, if someone drops a super chat, we'll just try to keep going. Or if you guys have any actual good questions or comments, let me know. Let's see. Let's read the Discord. I didn't even see your comment, but if you really wanted it read out loud, you could have just dropped the super chat. It's that simple. All right, guys. I'll be back. Give me 10 minutes. I'm going to go look for a guest. I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.